Microsoft has had a little bit of a weird year because they've been a little bit up and down, obviously, with the information that, they would be putting some games on PlayStation and Nintendo platforms that sort of took the starch out of their sales, so to speak. And so, people have kind of responded by, well, honestly, not buying Xbox consoles. Unfortunately, of course, you have part of the fan base that loves that, right? They're like, well, Xbox is a PC, it's a cloud thing, it's a PlayStation, and to me, those aren't Xbox fans because Xbox fans are fans of the console, and the more they get away from the console, the worse it is for everybody involved. So again, you sort of kind of question that or whatever. But this isn't a video about that. This is actually a positive video because I feel like there has been some positives this year for Microsoft, and you love to see stuff about games because that's what it's all down to, right? We all love video games and we all want to see more video games, and that's what we're getting. So this should be a pretty fun video. What's up, everybody? I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews. Of course, back with another fun video. If you guys are watching the video and you enjoy it, slap that like button and maybe consider subscribing. Would appreciate that as well. So Microsoft did a good showcase for everybody during non-E3 season, and now they announced their Gamescom 2024 plans, including over 50 playable games with theater presentations for Avowed, Indiana Jones, and Starfield's DLC, which will also take place. They've announced their plans. The Xbox booth will feature over 50 playable games, split across first-party Xbox Game Studio releases and third-party Xbox titles. Attendees will be able to go hands-on with some releases like Age of Mythology Retold, Era, History Untold, Diablo 4, Vessels of Hatred, Fallout 76, Milepost Zero, The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Rust, and Towerborn. Xbox will also host exclusive theater presentations for Avowed, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Starfield Shattered Space. BlizzCon's Gamescom 2024 presence will also be part of the Xbox booth. The booth will feature a public hands-on gameplay demo of the Diablo 4 Spiritborn class, with a Diablo Immortal boss tournament taking place as well. A special immersive World of Warcraft experience will also be present at the show, giving Gamescom attendants the chance to feel the thrill of skywriting in Azeroth. So the Xbox booth will also have playable titles from third-party publishers, including Star Wars Outlaws, P.U. Stinky, Studio Wildcard's Arc 2, Saber Interactive's Space Marine 2, Rebellion's Atomfall, and return of GSC Game World Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl with a brand new demo. Xbox's booth will be located in Hall 7 near the north entrance. Gamescom Consumer Show opening times are as follows: Thursday, August 22nd, Friday, August 23rd, Saturday, August 24th, and Sunday, August 25th. Opening night, the game kickoff show hosted and produced by Jeff Keighley will return on August 20th, with the main event running from August 21st to the 25th. So we know that Microsoft has some cool stuff to show off. Maybe we'll get some announcements in terms of release dates and something like that from some of these sort of things. Like I said, I feel like as fans, we kind of look at this and we go, this is really cool. Maybe we'll get something that we haven't seen before or whatever. But obviously, we're gonna just get stuff that we have seen before. But the kind of interest is maybe we'll see things looking in a better state, or like I said, the release dates and things like that. Because listen, it's just fun to get the games out there. I think that's the main thing that I kind of enjoy about these type of events, and it's like if you bring up PlayStation, which I'm kind of bringing up PlayStation here, it's pretty clear that PlayStation is probably going to do something in September, but until that point, Microsoft has been pretty much dominating all the chatter and all the online talk, especially when it comes to like the video games and announcements and stuff like that. Now, unfortunately for Microsoft, they kind of screwed themselves over by putting games on PlayStation's platform in the first place. But at the same time, I feel like they can maybe kind of rebound a little bit if they come out with some really kick-ass exclusives. I think that would be pretty awesome, to say the least. So again, hopefully that's something that we see before too long. I would love to see Microsoft come out there and do something amazing like that. And at the end of the day, listen, Microsoft has all eyes on them at the very least. Microsoft is a company that basically is kind of working to kind of win back some fans or whatever. They have different plans or ideas. I actually think that it's foolish for them not to focus more on the console. But, again, that's just me, being me, because like the Xbox to me is an Xbox console. I never understood or got behind this whole thing where, oh, okay, well, Xbox is everything or everywhere. That never really made sense to me because, that's something that just doesn't seem like it would be a smart thing. So anyway, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of feeling the same way that I am about this stuff. Obviously Microsoft is talking about kind of the future, and they've got a pretty decent lineup. I wish they would have had a better lineup for the first part of the year or whatever. Like to me, it just doesn't really make sense that we haven't seen some really cool stuff from Microsoft in terms of like a release date or whatever. So hopefully we can see something come from that at the end of the day. Like I said, Microsoft is going to have bring their A+ game or whatever. They need to really kind of be able to do that. A lot of people are like, oh man, the Xbox has got a really good lineup, but it's like, when you look at it, and let's just compare Microsoft's lineup to like Sony's lineup of 2022, which Sony had a really good lineup was Gran Turismo 7, they had Horizon Forbidden West, they had God of War Ragnarok, so they have some really heavy hitters. It's like, I don't think Hellblade 2 is a heavy hitter, which already released. I don't think Avowed is a heavy hitter. I hate to say that because it looks good to me, and I'm looking forward to that a ton. But that just doesn't feel like it's like a heavy hitter. There's not really much more I can say about it. But yeah, just to me, it honestly doesn't look like that game is going to be like this amazing thing that blows everybody away. So Indiana Jones, like to me, again, that looks like a good game, but is the Indiana Jones a huge IP anymore? Is that an IP that is really going to drive people towards Xbox or whatever? I'm just not really sure that that's going to be the case. So hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. It's not like a place where I come from hate or whatever, because I actually, I like Xbox. I like what they're doing. For me, it just feels like they're not exactly going out there and competing the way that I feel like they could be or should be. So, we'll see how it all works out long term. At the end of the day, Microsoft, I feel like, has some decent products and things like that, but at the same time, I feel like we're sitting here kind of wondering what's next. It's like we have some cool game announcements, but there's a lot more. A lot of the cooler stuff is still on the other side of that mountain, so to speak. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be strange to see how this all comes along or whatever, but I'm excited to see how this plays out. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. Microsoft has a ton of games and they own a ton of content makers, so really it just comes down to what they're going to be able to announce and if these are going to be things that people in mass are going to be excited for. It's like I said, it's one thing to have games to announce, it's another thing to have games to announce that people actually want. That's been the big issue, I think, for Microsoft for a very long time now. So hopefully they can get some of this stuff worked out before too long. I would love to see it, man. I want to see them be competitive. I want to see them get in there, get in Sony's face a little bit. Just honestly, I just would love to see them kind of go out there and do that. And to me, that would be fantastic. I'm sure you guys have opinions. Are you excited to see what they have at Gamescom? Maybe there'll be a surprise. Maybe there won't be. Probably not. But do you at least want to see what they have to show? Are you excited about their upcoming game releases? Which ones get your motor running the most? Let me know down below. I certainly appreciate it. And like I said earlier in the video, if you enjoy my stuff, I do daily gaming content. I'm Crap Gamer. This has been Crap Gamer Reviews. Make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you next time. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, crap gamer out.